hobbyist or a woodworker, I'm sure you've worked with a lot of different wood glues. Well, the old standard is the yellow Carpenters glue, and you may think, if you haven't been to the hardware store recently, that that's the only one that's out there. Well, guess what? There has been a tremendous explosion in some really great wood glue products. The old standard is, in fact, the yellow glue, and it's a great product. You've got to understand that these things can be affected by water. In other words, if you get a joint wet over time, it can come apart. So you have to be careful where you use those. They can't be used outside or in areas where there's going to be moisture. They've got actually dark wood glues. Yeah, they've tinted the glues, and they're really fantastic. When those joints dry, the glue itself is actually pretty dark, and that's very, very helpful so you don't have a nice white line where you have a wood joint. Now, one of the ones that excites me a lot is a woodworker's glue. This one's made for finished carpentry inside, where you need to have a quick clamping time where the glue sets up very rapidly and you can't pull it apart. Works really great when you're trying to put together small pieces of trim, and I'll tell you what, it sets up in about 5 or 10 seconds. Urethane glue, it's actually waterproof. It sticks wood to wood, glass to wood. It's basically a multi-purpose glue, almost like an epoxy, and what it does is it uses the water that's in the air and some water that's in the wood to actually chemically cure. You have to clamp them because as they start to cure, the glues actually turn into a foam and they fill out of the joint. So you have to really be careful with the urethane glues. They're a little pricey, but they're really worth it, especially if you need something in a waterproof area. Remember, one of the most important things after you do use glues is you got to clamp them. One of the most important aspects that really makes the joint strong. Remember, glues are fantastic. There's a lot of different ones out there. Make sure you buy the right one.
If you want to discover more home improvement tips, go to AskTheBuilder.com.